is the rough draft of my behaviorist biography. So, my behaviorist that I'm doing my report on is Dr. William N. Schoenfield. He was born December 6th in New York City and passed away August 6th in Sun City, Arizona. He was 80 years old when he passed away and spent many years in the field shaping psychology as well as ABA before that was ABA. He's known as a pioneering psychologist as well as one of the founding members of modern behaviorism. Due to some of his experiments and things that he put together, we have what we know as applied behavior analysis. Popular literary works that he was involved with. One of the first and most influential is Principles of Psychology, which was co-authored by Dr. Fred S. Keller, and they put this out in 1950. He also went on to talk about stimulus schedules in 1972, and the first publishing of Religion and Human Behavior was 1982. He wrote many other literary articles, editorials, and just studies in general that he went on to be a part of, or the sole author, or also working with other psychologists just to learn more about human and animal reactions to stimuli, pain, conditioning, and etc. Okay. Into his contributions to behaviorism, he's well known as a behaviorist, and he helped to establish pretty much the legitimacy, pardon me, of psychology as something that was reputable at American universities. Before, it was still very new, very something that was not widely accepted. So he and other psychologists at the time started doing these experiments to show the place that psychology and behavior played in our lives and that they were the real deal. He studied responses to stimuli and rewards in animal as well as human behavior. I know he did experiments on rats, on monkeys, on humans, and show parallels of similarity as well as some differences to how we related to the stimuli in the world around us. His own and original contributions came from studies and contributions of Skinner as well as Pavlov. His professional life and works: he graduated with his undergrad degree in 1937 from City College. He later graduated with a PhD from Columbia. One of the literary works that he had, he did go back and talk about the psychology curriculum or ways they could shape that at Columbia. He did publish something about that. And also, he began to lecture and have experiments with his students in the classes that he was lecturing in, which was really awesome because they were firsthand part of psychology, with them seeing these experiments, taking these hand-on notes and experiments themselves. They were part of laying the foundation for psychology and behaviorism coming hand in hand. Famous experiments, and studies. He often studied or conducted studies on the following: behavioral traits in the rhesus monkeys, cardiac rates when exposed to different stimuli at different times, be it in humans, in the monkeys, in the rats. He has a whole bunch of different experiments that he was a part of where heart rates were monitored just to see the responses to avoidance conditioning, punishment, anything of that nature. He talked about temporal discrimination, humanism, different ways of conditioning. One of his not favorite, articles was conditioning the whole individual organism. So he was into conditioning as well as just behavioral traits, once again, of rats, because he did do experiments on rats and saw how they responded to pain, to fear to punishment, stimulus schedules, rewards, and all of the like. Thank you so much for looking at my rough draft. This will be better as we go to the final. Thank you.